The world.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club.
Yeah. Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the ooh. And look at her, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you son.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Birmingham Barons and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Todd Sato gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now batting, Nate Orf.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 70.
Pull away.
Weakly on the ground to short. Brown has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big.
Hey, be patient.
Into the box now, Joshua Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brown.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched.
Steal.
Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Let it fly. Let's go right here. Come on, let it fly.
Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Stepping in, Kent Hugh, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Kent
Brown gets his lead at first, nobody out.
They see it and drive it. Let's go. Runner.
There goes the runner. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Ellison. He's got it 1 away. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now, Robert Fitzgerald.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Robert Fitzgerald.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Brignoni. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more to dish this AB.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So striding in, Nate Orf, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Looking back, go 1 here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To short. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Joshua Brown. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive
Ready
it.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. McDaniel has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Joshua Brown, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Attaboy. Oh, what do you say?
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Valdez is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So striding forward now, Kent Hugh. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Hey, let's go.
Settling in now, Eli Gonzalez.
Eli Gonzalez.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Digging in, Joshua Brown. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Brown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Forrest is up with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Striding in, Fernando Baez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Birmingham leads this thing 5-2.
Here we go.
Into the box now, Joshua Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brown.
Hey, no one better now.
First delivery to him on the way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Barons are out in front here, 5-2. Now at the plate, Richie Ellison. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Richie Ellison.
Hey, nobody waves.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Short.
Get there.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Barons took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Bob Vento claims the win out of the pen, his first. Doug Rowan records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Birmingham Barons and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sergio Rocha, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
The center fielder, Brandon McDaniel.
Hard to short. Brown is right there. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Standing in, Matthew Corley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Corley.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The ground is short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping up now, Robert Fitzgerald will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Fitzgerald.
Hey, come on now.
Popped him up. Brown over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
So
right
digging
here.
in now, Joshua Brown. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Brown.
Come on, baby.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Joshua Brown.
The shortstop, Joshua Brown.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A double play ball to second. 4-1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now at the plate, Kent Hugh. He reached on a single in his first try.
Baseman, Kent Hugh.
0-1 pitch on its way. Runners going. Swinging, a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again. Eli Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Brown stands at second with 2 gone. And now the runner's trying for third. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Only hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon McDaniel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Brown will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and the home team leads it 2-0. Ready now, Joshua Brown. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready once again, Kent Hugh. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Kent Hugh.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside the throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. So coming to the plate, Joshua Brown. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
No one better right here.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end. Getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Shuckers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sergio Rocha gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ed McDaniel pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jake Petrichka closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Game number 3 of this new season between the Birmingham Barons and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Ramirez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Here we go, right now, fella.
To the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Coming to the plate now, Joshua Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joshua Brown.
Hey, get your pitch here, square it up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. One hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Robert Fitzgerald. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Robert Fitzgerald.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be.
In now, Richie Ellison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ellison.
Here now the 2-2. A little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. There's one, but one's all they were ever gonna get, and the inning will continue.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Ready for another chance. Joshua Brown comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brown.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
Let it rip right here.
Liner towards second.
Get down.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kent Pugh. He singled his last time up.
Kent Pugh.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Digging in, Brandon McDaniel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Looking back at who I was, I ain't the same man. Persevere through the struggles.
Standing in, Matthew Corley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Corley.
The 0-2 delivery. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Throw to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Stepping into the box, Joshua Brown. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Hey, let her rip one time.
This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate, Joshua Brown.
Now batting, shortstop, Joshua Brown.
First offering on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Three runs already home here.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Brignoni giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Birmingham led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dylan Covey earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Wilkerson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Joshua Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Orr has got it, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Birmingham leads this thing 1-0. At the plate, Brandon McDaniel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Shuckers, the center fielder, Brandon McDaniel.
The 2-2. On the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So stepping in, Nate Orf, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. McDaniel stands at second with no outs. To short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Leading off the inning, Matthew Corley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shortstop, Matthew Corley.
The 1-1. Sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now in the box, Jonas Carbajal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Down to short. This could be two. Scooped up. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Now at the plate, Joshua Brown. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The home team leads this thing 3-1. Now to the plate, Joshua Brown. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Joshua Brown.
All right, one time right here.
He's set, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, and the home team leads it 3-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit hard. Brown is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping into the box, Robert Fitzgerald. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Fitzgerald.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pounded slowly to the left side. And he'll go to second here. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Leading off the inning, Joshua Brown, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hard on the ground towards short. Corley takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.